Everyone's freaking out about this COVID-19 thing and being locked indoors and having nothing to do, and here's me laughing. I've been training for this my entire life. Ha 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 ha. Hey, you beautiful buccaneers, Falcore here. So we all have our favorite tall tale, and we also have our fair share of positive and negative views on them. So I thought it would be great to concentrate on a little feedback for the developers so they can better understand the likes and dislikes the community has revolving around these new adventures. Tall Tales were introduced in the anniversary update, and they really changed the face of the game. Unlike Voyages or world events, Tall Tales take you on a story-driven narrative that tests your wits and skills with a new puzzle system, clues, and traps. For the most part, people really enjoy these tales, and in the anniversary update, we were spoilt with 9 of these glorious stories for us to venture through. We all have our favourite tale, and we all have our most hated tale, but like them or love them, the fact remains, they are fun. In the most recent Tall Tales, the pace of the adventure has been more of a cinematic approach rather than a head-scratching approach. And although I love these new Tall Tales just as much as the old ones released in the anniversary update, I do miss some of the mind-boggling puzzles that the older ones had. But that's just my opinion. I think one of the biggest negative bits of feedback from the community surrounding Tall Tales is other players ruining it for them. I do understand this hatred towards other players making it difficult for your crew to complete the storyline, and although a lot of people have screamed for PvE only Tall Tales, I personally think that is not the way to go. The whole driving force behind the game is the PvP aspect, which drives you and your crew to make different choices on your voyages, which in turn creates new gameplay, moments, and stories. That said though, there certainly needs to be something put into place to stop making it so easy for people to ruin your experience, and in turn put you off ever doing them again. There are still seasoned veterans, some of them my friends, who have not completed all of the Tall Tales yet, mainly due to the fact they've had a few bad experiences with people in Tall Tales, and it's kind of put them off the whole thing. And, you know, I kind of understand that. The biggest problem is Tall Tale quest items. Physical objects that can be picked up, moved, lost in geometry, and in most cases stolen from other players, making it impossible to complete the Tall Tale without them. This could easily be fixed in future Tall Tales if all interactable items were inventory items. I know, us bloodthirsty pirates still want to loot and plunder, so hear me out. Let's use the first Tall Tale as an example, the Shroud Breaker. So you find the chest that contains a stone talisman needed to open the gate, but instead of this being an interactable item, which you could very easily lose, once it's picked up, it becomes an inventory item, so it cannot be lost or stolen. This goes the same for every other item that is found within the Tall Tale, which means that no matter what happens, your Tall Tale will not be ruined by a bug or enemy player interaction. But at the end of the tale, when the Shroud Breaker is revealed, it's not the only item that you get. You also get a treasure chest. Now, I'm using a captain's chest here as an example, but let's just imagine this is an extra special ancient chest of rainbow unicorn farts or something. I don't know. Now, the Shroud Breaker is still an inventory item, but the chest is optional. You don't need it to complete the quest, but it will give you a nice payout and possibly a commendation for handing it in. Now this is where the fun comes in for enemy crews. An enemy crew who's discovered this person is on a Tall Tale could stalk their prey and watch them go through the steps of the tale and then strike at the final part. A PvP fight occurs. Both parties have fun. People might sink, names might be thrown, but the main point is the tale was not ruined. The victims still get to bring that Shroud Breaker to safety, and all they lost was a little pride. And some extra coin. If this system was put into place for all Tall Tales, I think this would not only eliminate the hatred towards people ruining your fun, but it would also give a new and interesting way for pirates to be a pirate. Discovering a player is on a Tall Tale would mean the opposing crew would have to play a game of hide and seek in order to get that prize at the end, and if they succeed, the victim still gets to complete the Tall Tale. Everyone's happy. But with that idea down in place, let's hear what you guys think should come with future Tall Tales. Keep in mind all this feedback will be going directly to the developer's eyes in one way or another, so let's hear some answers to these following questions. Which is your favourite Tall Tale, and why? Which is your most hated Tall Tale, and why? How would you improve your most hated Tall Tale? I'll try my best to hand over any feedback, but please try to keep the answers as brief as you can. Be informative and try not to write a wall of text. Hope to hear some great answers down in the comments. Until next time guys, happy sailing. That's it for today folks, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video then please hit that like button, and if you really liked the video please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell so you're always notified when I upload. And if you're looking for ways to support me, please head over to my Patreon page where I offer tiers that give you perks for your support. Link is in the pinned comments below. Until next time, take care of yourself and happy sailing. Bye bye.